the Supershow. This event is one of the highlights of my year. Now, before I get started, hey, I gotta give a shout out to my Century and Maya teams. You guys are doing fantastic. You're knocking it out of the park. The event looks fantastic. Give it up! Love you guys! I got the best people in the world, folks. You know, I love coming to the Supershow every year. And the main reason is I get to spend time with you, our customers. I get to meet you, get to learn a little bit about you, hear about what you're doing in your schools. And let's face it, folks, that's where the action is. That's where people are learning. You're changing lives is in your schools, at your events, at your tournaments. And I love hearing about what you're doing. Now, another reason I love coming to the Supershow is you never know who you're going to see. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to get to train with. We have Eyal Yanalam from Israel. We got Chael Sonnen here. We got Master Ricardo Labario, Mike Swain, Mike Chatt, Jana Abbott. We got Superfoot Bill Wallace. Yeah! Where else are you going to come to an early morning stretch with that one? Yeah. We also have Vinny the Jet Peters, John Happerman. Yeah! And the list goes on and on. Now, sorry, I'm going to have to pound a little bit. There's a couple of people here that I have been fans of for years. One of them is a gentleman that has been a stuntman. He's been a fight choreographer. This man's done it all. He's a martial arts legend. He is Grandmaster Pat Johnson. Did you stand up, sir? Yeah, give it up! How you doing, Cindy? How are you doing? How you doing, Cindy? You doing great? You enjoying the show so far? Just checking. Guys, you want to talk about a lady that doesn't need an introduction. World champion numerous times, the absolute queen of martial arts cinema, Master Cynthia Rothrock. And I get to sit next to her, I owe my team a lot. Woo! Man, 15 years. You know, Frank recognized some of our attendees, recognized some of our exhibitors. I got 3 people I would like to recognize. These 3 people have been the heart, the soul, the rock behind Maya and the Martial Arts Supershow. For 15 years, people have been rocking it. First up is a man who is a wildly successful entrepreneur, businessman, multi-school owner. For the last 15 years, he has been coaching, mentoring, and guiding school owners to achieve their goals and then to surpass them. He is the driving force behind our consulting division, and he is the executive director of mine, Frank Silverman. Next is a lady, oh man, for 15 years, she has worried about the Supershow. She has lost sleep over the Supershow. She has wept tears over this show. She makes sure all the details are handled. She is our coordinator and the ringmaster of this extravaganza. Give it up for Jan Zajarte. Yeah. Now this last guy. For 15 years, he has been the executive executive in charge of Maya and the Supershow. He is the man with the boyish charm and charisma and the slightly twisted sense of humor. He is my colleague, he's my student, he's my friend. You all know him, you all love him. He is Century's Senior Vice President of Sales. Give it up for David Wall. Yeah! 15 years of doing this, folks. Now, not only, it's been said before, not only is this the 15th anniversary of mine, it is the 40th anniversary of Century. That's a long time. Now, do me a favor, humor me for a minute. Close your eyes. Go ahead, close them. Now, think back. What were you doing 40 years ago? Oh, yeah. It's a little more of a struggle for some of us to remember back that far. Some of you were teenagers. Some of you were toddlers. I'm afraid a lot of you not even born yet. Oh, yeah, rub it in, thanks. Yeah, thank you. Now, a few of you were martial arts. Fewer still were black belts. And the fewest of you were school owners. Now open your eyes. I may not know what you were doing 40 years ago. I know what one guy was doing. A very young Mike Dillard, a black belt, a champion. He saw a need in the martial arts industry. And to address that need, he started a little company called Century Martial Arts Supply. And through Mike's leadership and vision and guidance, Century grew to be the world leader in martial arts. Yeah, we've come a long way from Mike and a couple of people sewing uniforms in his parents' garage. Today, Century is over 200 team members strong. We operate out of a 650,000 square foot facility. We are the largest FedEx shipper in the state of Oklahoma. Yeah, we ship thousands of products and serve thousands of customers around the world. But folks, we're still a company of martial artists. Virtually every department at Century is ran by a martial artist, or it has martial artists in it. We have 2 gyms on site at Century. In between the Taekwondo classes, Jeet-Kune-Do classes, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Tai Chi, yoga, cage fitness, we keep both those gyms running 5 days a week. And it's free to all of our team members. Mike teaches the Taekwondo classes. I teach the JKD classes. Yeah, we still train, we still teach every week. And we strongly encourage all Century team members to get involved in martial arts and to take classes. To us, martial arts isn't just a business, folks. This is our passion, and this is our life. We're proud to be martial artists. Now, as excited as I am to be here at the show, I was also very excited to get invited to an event on Saturday. Mike Dillard, Ellen Woods, and myself, we went to a dinner at the ATA Worlds. Got to see my buddy, Mr. Wolf, speak to Master Von Schmeling, Mike Chapp, and we were there to congratulate Chief Master Clark being promoted to Grandmaster. Grandmaster Clark, you can stand up. Yeah. Now, not all of you guys would get this, but Grandmaster loved the walkout music. And I loved, dude, you still got the moves. Still got the moves. You guys need to ask me about that later. Yeah, still got the moves. Hey, also from the ATA, members of the Lee family. Master Taekwon Lee, would you and your family please stand? Yeah, go ahead, back there. Our hearts and prayers are with him for a speedy recovery. And to congratulate him and Master Tony Thompson for both being promoted to 9th degree black belts. Give up. Now, Century runs with 3 of Mike's founding principles as a guide. First one, do the right thing. Such a simple yet profound statement when it's used in the context of running a company. Hey guys, just do the right thing. Second is martial arts changes people's lives. You've seen it, I've seen it, we all know it. And at Century, we take great pride in knowing that the products that we make, you use in changing people's lives, making people's lives better. And whenever possible, we make our products in America at Century out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We take great pride in being a manufacturer here in the States. The other concept or principle that we use is to give back and support the martial arts industry. As Frank said, that's how mine was created. It was designed to help and to support school owners to grow their schools so they can continue teaching martial arts and grow the martial arts industry. That's why we put out a monthly magazine that has tips and tricks and techniques, and we highlight members of our martial arts industry. That's why we spend thousands of man-hours and hundreds of thousands of dollars to put this event on, so that we have a place for everybody in martial arts to all come together, to share ideas, to learn and grow together, and grow our industry. Now, Century is a company, that's for sure. But we're also a family. And we have lots of families that work at Century. We have husbands and wives. We have moms and their children, dads and their children. We have aunts and nieces, brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws. Some of Mike's family works there. Some of my family works there. Yes, we are definitely a family. And a lot of people, when they come to work at Century, they tend to stay. Every year, we have one of our company meetings that is dedicated to recognizing the years of service of our team members. If I remember correctly, this year, we had 4 people at 20 years, 2 at 25, 1 at 30, and 1 at 35. Her name is Carol Moses. We all lovingly refer to her as Miss Carol. 35 years with one company. That is amazing. We are definitely a family. So I would like to say, on behalf of Mike, myself, and the men and women who make up the Century family, thank you so much for allowing us the honor and the privilege to serve you for the last 40 years, and we look forward to the next 40. Thank you. Now tonight, you've heard the words leadership, honor, vision. These are words that are also used to describe this year's Martial Arts Industry Association Lifetime Achievement recipients, the Gracie family. The name Gracie, known around the world, and is synonymous with absolutely the very best, most elite in grappling and ground fighting. When the Gracie family introduced the world to their Gracie Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, guys, they changed the martial arts forever. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screens.
It is said that we are haunted by the vastness of eternity, and are left to ponder whether our lives will echo across time. Many will live anonymous lives, and be left to exist solely in the memories of those we love. But for a select few, their names will endure for generations. 100 years ago, a young teen named Gracie began a martial arts journey that would culminate in the creation of an iconic art known as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His instructor, Mitsuo was a Japanese immigrant to Brazil, and one of the greatest judoka the world has known. Carlos eventually opened a school in his hometown of Rio de Janeiro. Helio, the youngest Gracie brother, joined in his endeavor. Small and sickly as a child, Helio did not fit the physical mold of a great martial artist. But where Carlos brought speed and power to the fledgling sport, Helio brought the art of timing and leverage. For years, the brothers used their skills to dominate in tournaments and matches, including vicious Vale Tudo, a no-holds-barred style of fight that existed as a precursor to MMA. Combat refined their art. Victory brought rivals. Success brought new students and new opportunities. Years later, Carlson, the eldest son of Carlos, ushered in a new era of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He broke away from his uncle Helio's teaching methods, opened the Carlson Gracie Academy, and assembled a team of the country's most skilled fighters. Carlson is widely known as one of the greatest defenders of the Gracie heritage. The tireless dedication of these three icons has forever linked the Gracie name with the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. A century later, this self-defense system has grown into an internationally revered martial art. The spirit of the art reflects the true nature of its founders and defenders, Carlos, Helio, and Carlson Gracie. Forwarded by these great men, whose legacy and tradition live on in the hearts and minds of every practitioner who steps on the mat. We are proud to honor the Gracie family with the 2016 Lifetime Achievement Award.
Joining us today to accept, on behalf of their fathers, Helio, Carlos, and Carlson, are Gracie Gracie, Enzo Gracie, and Carlson Gracie Jr.
Thank you very much. Good evening for all. I'd like to congratulate Maya and Century for this beautiful event. Martial arts is everything for us, and it's something is in our DNA. But I believe as we come here to the United States, as we start to process and the growth of Jiu-Jitsu, we always put a lot of heart, a lot of good intentions, a lot of everything we got. But now, we're facing a new, beautiful reality, which is develop a better industry for our sport. I feel like it's the most needed point in time now for us to bring a better guidance, business guidance for our business model, which is a lot of heart, but not too much dedication to the aspect of fulfill everybody's needs. So creating a better environment in the academies to fill with more people who need self-defense and other things from Jiu-Jitsu. That's something I'm very thankful for Maya to give us the guidance, to bring to the grappling world every beneficial aspect the industry can have. I'm very thankful. I'm still putting all my heart in Jiu-Jitsu, but I feel like the industry, when it's merged with the techniques, will present a much bigger service to the community. Thank you very much.
I'm honored to be here, with this beautiful company, putting together this beautiful show. I'm really representing my father, Gracie, one of the biggest fighters in the world. Unfortunately, he's not here right now, and I'm very honored to represent him. Thank you very much.
You see, the first time I came to the United States to work with Jiu-Jitsu, I was 18 years old, and I was invited by Chuck Norris with my family to do a seminar and to introduce Jiu-Jitsu to the world. I met Mike there, and today when I met you outside, you didn't recognize me. I changed a lot from an 18-year-old, 140 pounds. I'm much better looking now. And it was amazing for me, and I remember as a kid grabbing, like anytime I had a chance, someone arrived from the United States, I would grab a Black Belt magazine, and I would look through all the heroes that I admire a lot. Among them, of course, was the amazing, I used to call you Sugarfoot. I couldn't. He get misspelled in the translation for some reason, but you are always my favorite. And I promise you, riding the motorcycle down to the US soon, it will be a pleasure. And Jiu-Jitsu gave me the unique opportunity to meet my heroes, meet the amazing people that are surrounding me. I run a very successful school, and I learned that when I mean successful, I don't mean the money that I make. I mean the knowledge that I get, that I give to them my knowledge and that I learn from them. It's like I have a quote that I always say, it's there's more philosophy in our maths than actually philosophy in any Ivy League school in America. And this is the truth. Like you learn about life when you start doing a martial art academy. And today, to have a chance to see these amazing martial arts performing here, and when I saw them going to the ground, doing arm locks, doing triangles, and it fulfilled, it made my life worth all the effort, all the sweat, all the hard work that we actually put it on. We saw it today, and I still remember that day that I had the opportunity to meet you and meet Chuck Norris, one of the most amazing human beings I have ever met, and we introduced Jiu-Jitsu to this amazing country, and I believe I became more American than anybody else in here, to be honest. And I really mean that. So it's a great honor that I come here to receive this award. I still remember my teacher saying that fighting wouldn't take me to jail or that, but here I am. And I keep wondering where she is. I actually know where she is. I keep in contact. Now and then I send a book that I publish. And when it's published in a different language, I say, when you have your work published, please send to me a copy. I can't wait. Revenge has been long and sweet. I pray to you for a long time. Thank you guys. It's the greatest honor to receive this award from you.